Hello, it's Claire Daly here, Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. So today I would like to share with you this beautiful new suite that is an early release from the January to June mini catalogue, and it's called Eden's Garden, and it's a beautiful distinctive stamp set. So the distinctive sets, what they do is they actually give you variations of the depth of colour in the stamping, just by one stamping, by the way that the stamp is produced. So it's got these beautiful leaf images with the distinctive stamping. I love the font on these, isn't it gorgeous? Dear friend, how are you? Sending hugs, let's celebrate everything. Hello there, my heart is tied to yours, tug if you need anything. So it's a really beautiful stamp set for cards for friends, somebody that might be going through a difficult time maybe. Yeah, I really like that one. I think it's really pretty. So we've got the stamp set, and we have got dies that go with it. So there's a couple of the leaf themed sort of label style dies, and then we've got this. I really love this one. This is fits a couple of the greetings, but it's also, yeah, it's got that really lovely leaf on either end, so you could also put like a circle or a label or something in the middle there. So that one's really pretty, and we've got a little leaf section, and then we've got this beautiful border one as well. So they're the dies that come in the Eden die set. Now this bundle together will be available, as I said, as an early release in the it's an early release from the January to June mini catalogue next year. So it will be available the entire time through that catalogue. Just the bundle though. The coordinating paper and the garden gems and the cotton paper, which I haven't got but is available, that's only available from the 3rd of November when customers can purchase this this suite. It's only available from the 3rd of November until the 2nd of January. So as soon as the catalogue goes on sale, it's just the bundle that'll be available for sale. So if you want the paper or the gems, then you need to get that over the next couple of months. So, and it is available, it does say available until sold out as well. So I can't guarantee it's going to be available to the end, but then I don't have any knowledge that it's going to sell out dramatically fast either, but who knows what's going to happen these days. So let's have a look. The gems are gorgeous. So the colour theme within the paper is soft succulent and evening evergreen. So two of the new 2021 in colours, and that's the colours that are in the gems as well. In fact, this is actually, it's soft succulent, but it actually almost looks a little bit pool party-ish as well, or coastal cabana. But no, I think it's definitely soft succulent. And then you've got your evening evergreen there as well. So you've got little tiny ones, and then you've got these gorgeous, almost like leaf typed gems. So let's have a look at the paper. So the paper is 12, you get 12 sheets, 12 by 12. So I've only got one of each one here, but you do actually get two of each of these shown. So on one side you've got, these sides, you've got the gold foiling. Oops, there is the other one of that one. You've got the gold foiling, and on the other side you've just got the plain colours. So there's this one here with the gold foiling. I think this is my favourite sheet in the whole pack. It's beautiful. And then you've got a neutral on the back, and then you've got this one. So they've all got that foiling in some description. Again, a neutral on the back. So this one is very hard to see the foiling, little tiny dots. It's very subtle but very cute. So that one's in there as well. And then you've got this gorgeous ombre pattern on the back of that one. And then this one here. I really like the outline leaf pattern there. Back. And then we've got this really very gold on Evening Evergreen, and then this pattern on the back. So you've got 12 sheets, 2 each of all of the ones that I've shown, and it's 12 by 12, double-sided. So today I'm going to show you a few things which I have made with this beautiful suite, and show you how versatile it can be without needing to go to too much trouble, which I think sometimes, especially me, can get a little bit carried away. But it's really easy to make some quick and easy cards, especially when you've got designer series paper and when the elements sort of all coordinate together like they do with this one. Okay, let's have a look at the cards that I've made with Eden's Garden. This first one is extremely simple. It's just one of our note cards, which come in the pack with the note cards and envelopes. Now, I really love these because they're a really easy, quick, economical way to make note cards. So for this one, I've just stamped the main, the larger image, so you can see, because it's a distinctive stamp, there's lots of different variations in the texture. So I've stamped that center one in there, and I did that one in mint macaron because I wanted to have the greeting over the top there, just simple stamping, and I stamped the greeting in Evening Evergreen and just popped a few of the garden jewels around. So that's super simple, that one. Now moving on from that, a little bit more simple, or a little bit stepped up from that one, is what I've done is I cut 1.5 centimeters off the top flap of the note card, and then I popped a 2 centimeter strip of paper, designer series paper from the Ever Eden paper in there, and I've also got a really thin strip of gold foil. So as that's closed, that gives you the illusion of having the paper on the front cover, but really when you lift it up, it's there. So I really like, that's another really simple way to use the note cards and envelopes. This one I've stamped in Soft Succulent with Evening Evergreen, and to tie in with the gold foil, I've just popped a couple of the metallic pearls, gold metallic pearls on that one. So that's another relatively simple idea. Let's step it up a little bit. Now you might have already seen this one. This is a Christmas card that I had on my blog a couple of weeks ago, but I actually used the strips of the Ever Eden designer series paper there with grey granite, and again with some gold twine. Now this is from the Simply Elegant, yes, I think it's Simply Elegant trim combo. Now you actually get silver and gold in that, but I have used the gold on this one. Grey granite stamping with the reindeer, grey granite cardstock, and I'm not sure if you can see the embossing there with the Time Worn Type embossing folder, which I absolutely love. So there I've used the Evergreen, Evening Evergreen, and the Soft Succulent pattern bits. I think they're my favourites. You'll see those popping up a lot. So that's a relatively simple pattern. You'll see me use that time and time again. It's really, really easy. So circle with something on it and a couple of strips of designer paper. The next one, I've used one of the die cuts. So I've used one of the border die cuts on this one. So I have used the Soft Succulent paper and the Soft Succulent as the base, and the Soft Succulent here, of course. This is Shimmery White, Evening Evergreen for my greeting, and you can see the speckles that I've done a little bit of, added a little bit of extra Soft Succulent to break that up a little bit, and then one of the gold die cuts. So these little cute die cuts are really great. They're just simple. but they just add a little bit of extra wow, and I actually really like that some of them emboss and some of them cut. It gives real interest to that. And then I've popped some of the really tiny jewels in there as well. So when I do this layout on a card, I cut an extra layer because it's just so much simpler. So I have my base card, then I cut a layer, and then I put all my elements onto that second layer. So you could either do that like shimmery white and then just put your extra elements on. I think I might have had a soft succulent layer there. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Can't remember how I did that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got soft succulent, and then I've added the other things on top of that. So I like how the gold of this picks up the gold foiling in the paper, which is very pretty. Let's have a look at the next one. Again, this is stepped up a little bit, but not too much. So these, this die cut and greeting are from the Merriest Moments. Sorry, this one here is from the Merriest Moments, and this is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So I just wanted something in the middle which I could pop my greeting on. And so all this card is a base card of crumb cake, and then I have got one of the lighter bits of designer paper, and then I've got that large oval die cut, and then I've popped little bits of the garden jewels around that, and then pop my sentiment in the center. So I really like that. That's turned out really great. Again, really quick and easy to duplicate. That would be a great Christmas card to make a batch of. And there's some shiny bits there from both the foiling and the paper, and some shiny bits there from the garden jewels as well. So always got to have some shiny bits at Christmas, don't we? So for this one, I have used Evening Evergreen as my base. Then I have got a layer of the soft succulent paper. I've got a strip here of Evening Evergreen, which is 1 inch wide, and then I've used the die cuts from that sentiment label piece. I've actually cut that one in half and sort of elongated it a little bit and popped it behind the labels. I really like how that turned out. So Stitch So Sweetly labels, these ones are from. That's one of my most versatile die sets, I find, with the labels and both the scalloped rectangles with the stitching. I just use that so much. Absolutely love it. It's been around for a year or two now, but if you haven't got it, I would definitely recommend getting that one, and I'll pop a link in my comments to that one because it's a really useful die set. So again, I've used the metallic gold thread. I've been using those a lot for Christmas. It's really great with the gold and silver. And yeah, I love the texture that the cork paper gives. It's just really beautiful, and it's so easy to use. You can die cut it, punch it. It doesn't take to stamping so well, but it's really great with embossing on. So if you haven't tried that, I would definitely get some. It's so pretty. Gives a real natural warmth sort of to your projects. So, yep, that's that one. That's number 6. Number 7, I've got the cork paper again. This time I've just used it as an actual layer on my card. So I've got Evening Evergreen as my base card, and I've got a little stamp in there. And then I've got a layer of the cork paper. This one is one of the scalloped contour rectangles. And I've stamped that main image in soft succulent this time. And then you can see I've lifted both of those up. So this is the label section, which has got the beautiful patterned end. I've popped that on with some dimensionals. So our mini dimensionals are perfect there because the large ones will sort of get in the way a little bit. And then I have used, just cut a rectangle to size with to put my hello there sentiment and a couple of the garden jewels. So that's number 7. Let's look at number 8. So for number 8, I've used one of the mini embossing embossing folders. So this one is one of the greenery folders, and it's one of my favorite, with all that beautiful greenery. Gives me the look of, reminds me of wisteria actually. So I've got an evening evergreen base, and then this part's soft succulent, and then again I've got my strip of paper and my little thin gold strip of gold foil there. And now this is one of the label greetings in there. Now let's have a look size wise so that you can, so mine is 7 centimeters by 3 centimeters. So if you're wanting to pop a piece behind one of that smaller label, that's the size that you need, and I'll pop that in the comments as well. So then I've just added one of the little bits of foliage poking out here, but this here is actually from the Artful Impressions, I cannot remember it. I will link it down below, the ephemera pack, which has got the gold bits and pieces in it. So that one's from there as well. So yeah, that's that one. I'll give a closer look so you can see the embossing on there. Go. So that's number 8. For number 9, I went a little bit nuts. Oh, this greeting here is from Merriest Moments stamp set. Really like the, really love the font in that, and it's got some really versatile greetings that I've used a lot. So I wanted some of these to be Christmas cards. So number 9, another Christmas card, and again it's from Merriest Moments. So thinking of you this festive season. Now I've gone a bit nuts here with the die cuts from the set. So this one here is one of the full label cards, the one I've used, sorry, full labels, one I've used here, but I've just used my paper snips to cut off so that I've got sort of an arch. So I've done that in the gold foil, and then I've added a couple of the soft succulent smaller bits. So these ones here, those ones in soft succulent. And then I have stamped one of the flowers from Merriest Moments, and you can see the jewels. I've actually popped the Garden Jewels, the leaf ones, in between each of the petals. And then I've popped a gold from the brushed metallic gold adhesive embellishments. I've popped one of those in the middle. And this one here down the bottom is from the long border piece, and I've just cut that to size as well. And this die cut in the middle is from Merriest Moments. So a bit of a combination of things there. Really wanted to, to get some extra bits and pieces on that one and some festive shine. So I think we've achieved that. Not sure what's going on there. I need to fix that. A little bit of die cut missing there, but I'll sort that out in a tick. So that's number 9, and number 10 actually goes with this. It's actually a one of the craft gift boxes. So what I have done, now these gift boxes are gorgeous. They actually come in 2 sections. You get a pack of 10, so they're called the scalloped gift boxes, and they've got the gold foiling on them. So pretty. And how well do they coordinate? So you make up, super quick to make up both of these, and then I'll actually link you to an idea pin that I've got, which shows you how I made this up. And I've just popped the streak of paper over the top and in here, just attached with some glue, and then I've added bits and pieces, both from this suite, but also some other die cuts, foliage die cuts, to be able to have that, decorated. And then I've got some of the jewels on there as well. So I think that looks super festive for a little gift box for Christmas. So that's number 9 and 10. So I hope that's given you lots of ideas how to use the Ever Eden suite, the Ever Eden DSP and the Eden's Garden suite. It's really beautiful, great for Christmas, but also really beautiful, just really nice foliage. I love this sheet in particular with the lighter foliage and the gold foil. It's really pretty, and that could be used for any purposes like I've used here. This one, just sending hugs, doesn't have to be Christmas. So just a reminder that the paper and the jewels, there's also a cotton paper, they'll only be available until January the 3rd or until sold out. And then the suite, will actually be available all through the January to June mini catalogue. Sorry, not the suite, the bundle. So the dies, the Eden dies, and the Eden's Garden stamp set. So yeah, enjoy those, and all of the details that you need will be down below in the comments section. If you've got any questions, just contact me. Happy to answer any questions about any of the projects. And keep an eye on my blog over the next few weeks, because I will be popping these up as individual pictures as well. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed today, I'd really love you to hit that red subscribe button, and hopefully I can bring you some more inspiration over the coming months. Have a good week.